So I am Monic Rigali, and I'm with Nike North America. My job is to manage the youth elite and collegiate properties in soccer for Nike, this country. One thing that we've been trying to do for years now is to forge partnerships with our international clubs, between our international clubs and our youth partners. It's been a long road for a lot of different reasons, but it is so wonderful to be here to see this partnership finally culminate with something really great. And it's great to be here at this gallery, by the way, too. This is a perfect platform to talk about the possibilities of this partnership with Inter Milan and Crossfire. So first I have to tell you a little story of when I first met Mr. Bernie James, the technical director of Crossfire. So first of all, just to gauge, I don't know my audience very well here tonight. I assume you're mostly parents or boosters of the club? Yes?
Yes.
Community members. How many of you know Bernie or have interacted with Bernie? Okay. All right, well, I hadn't met Bernie when his U15 team qualified to go to the Manchester United Premier Cup, a global tournament that Nike runs all over the world, usually in Manchester at Carrington, but in this particular year it was Hong Kong. So I knew that the Crossfire team and Bernie had been booked by Nike Travel in the economy cabin of the flight that I had just got on. I used my frequent flyer miles to get up into first class, and I was looking at the long flight ahead. I had a great novel and a glass of champagne. I was reclining and just really thinking, okay, I am going to get some great sleep before I get into a different time zone. I want to hit the ground running with these kids, and I'll eventually go back and meet the Crossfire coaches and do that. So I'm kind of kicking back, and I see this hulking, large figure coming around kind of peripherally, and I'm thinking, oh, it's just someone going to the bathroom or something, but no, he was in my personal space faster than he probably gets into a referee's space during a game when he's angry. And the only thing I could think of is it was Shrek-like. The mass of him, and he puts his hand out, gigantic hand, and goes, "Hey, are you Monica from Nike? I'm Bernie James from Crossfire. We're on the same flight together. I'm right behind you." And I never sleep on flights. I hate to fly. I never sleep. So it was a long flight to Hong Kong. But a great friendship was born, truly. So Crossfire. Crossfire is what we at Nike Soccer call an elite youth program. So the best of the best. We have about 10 to 15 clubs around the United States that we consider top-tier youth programs because of how well organized they are, because of their national results, and because of the people who run them. Crossfire is in the same class of clubs like the Dallas Texans, PDA out of New Jersey, Arsenal out of Southern California. All those clubs that I just mentioned, and many, many more, including the Major League Soccer youth academies, know that when Bernie's teams come to play, they're going to get a game, a hard-fought game. And sometimes they're going to be embarrassed. And that is a tribute to the passion and dedication and soccer intellect, notice I say soccer intellect, of this man. He is the lifeblood of this club, and he, like it or not, is your brand. And he would be the first one to tell you that he could not have done it, could not have grown this program without the help of all of you here, and some people who are not here, like Brian Klein, Lance McIntosh, certainly Diego has been a huge part of the growth of this club. But Bernie's the guy, and Bernie's the reason that the relationship between Nike and Crossfire is as strong as it is today. We're very proud of that. Inter Milan. There's not much I can say about Inter Milan that hasn't already been said. Storied club, great legacy, Champions League, 3 times over champions, and Marco Monti will speak much more eloquently about that program than I ever could. But 2 class organizations coming together in the name of helping, or with the mission of helping kids become better soccer players. The thing I like about this partnership and the way it differs from some of the other partnerships you may have heard about between big international clubs and youth clubs is that it did not start with a business transaction. It started from a place of helping kids develop into being better soccer players, using the technological innovations of training and nutrition and plyometrics, fitness, all those things that Inter Milan does so well that Crossfire is starting to come up to speed on, in the spirit of exchanging information and coaching education. That's where it started. So that's why it's unique, and I think it will only evolve from here. Nike is the third part of this three-part harmony tonight, and Nike is an innovation company. Our mission, and it's written many times, is to bring innovation and inspiration to every athlete. Our founder, Bill Bowerman, believed that if you have a body, you're an athlete. So it is on behalf of Nike that I am so very proud to congratulate both Crossfire and Inter Milan on this innovative alliance. And I am so very excited to see how it evolves from here. From here, I'd like to introduce Marco Monti, the Technical Director of the Inter Milan Academy.